Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Fallout 4 D20 challenge. This is episode 53 or 54, I forget exactly which. Anyway, for me it's Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas. For most people it's just the day after Christmas, the 26th. I'm in the place that's not the Institute, it's not some faction, I forget which. And I think I'm on a quest still. No, I finished that quest I was on. New quest then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 options to go. Yep. I can confirm I'm not on any quest. 16, here we go. Number 3, ooh, cheeky. Acadian ideals. Okay, that's literally here. I couldn't be closer. Help Chase, help Faraday, help the synths. So I'm going to roll whether I help Chase or Faraday first. And it looks like I'm helping Faraday. And he's right. This is like Kismet. Everyone is right where I need them.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Perhaps.
It's not really any of my concern.
I don't really care.
No, I suppose it's not. Still, though,
that's the most
could use the help.
Like
Dima
defeated
especially.
answer anyone's ever given.
So much of himself
I basically said screw you and your cause, and he just goes, well, yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
To think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Presumably the fog condensers are of Dina's design.
Right. Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse, huh?
No, not really.
That's he's not. He's very dense, isn't he? He does not take offense easily.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright, guess we're not helping Faraday. As it's an optional thing, I can just leave. So I need to go and find the other person who I was able to help. I've forgotten their name already. Chase, the good-looking Australian doctor from House.
I assume you're not planning on staying.
Fortunately, I don't know what he or she looks like. I feel like I'll know them when I see them. It's cute. Cheeky. No, I've taken it already. It's curious that it doesn't have. They don't have a quest marker that I can see. So I'm wondering.
You go, right? Must be.
Jewel.
Because I don't recognize you.
You Chase. You're Cog. It's just Chase.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Chase is a man, right? Well, actually, could be either, couldn't it? It's not a strongly gendered name. It's also not a name that people in the real world have, is it? Have you ever met a Chase? I haven't. I'm now trying to think. Are there any? No.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
It really bugs me that this place is called Acadia. It should be Arcadia. But it's not. It's Acadia. Sounds like they ran... It's a master locking door. With a master lock terminal. I wonder what's in there. My instincts are either like... There's a big... Wait, was that... No, this is where I watched them have their meeting. There's another room. I'm guessing that's just where his like something important of Dina's is. Or perhaps it's where they hide their deep dark secret. I'm thinking I've kind of looked around everywhere. You're the girl, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else down here. You notice how Dance, he only makes noise some of the time. Oh, I found some drugs. So you said it was optional to help one or both of them. Let's just check out this level. I'm pretty sure I've looked around here before. I have.
New girl, right?
No.
Must
You Chase?
be.
No.
Because I don't recognize you.
Every time anyone refers to me as a woman,
You're new here too,
I'm
huh?
reminded of the
I mean-
fact that, oh yes, Spring, that's her name, is a woman. It's like I'm a member of their faction, because I can just take anything. Nothing is stealing. Are you?
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's horrible here. I hate it. Everything wants to kill you, and not in a good way. I mean,
Acadia may not look like that from
Naveen.
the outside. But
Never
it's
seen
all
him
some of
before.
us have got.
Yeah, I'm not going to find this person, am I? I don't think they exist.
Can't wait to get out of here.
Or
and
they don't
travel.
exist here, maybe. Summary. The team has opened. He mentioned. Well, help Faraday's there. The option to help Chase isn't even on the map. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to go back and talk to Faraday. Maybe it's not as optional as is implied. The odds of me finding my way up there in a timely fashion are becoming
I
slimmer
assume
by
you're
the
not
second.
planning on staying long.
Is it up here? Yep. This is an old observatory, isn't it? Must be more of a science station because there's too much. There's too much going on, really. I mean, there's the dome. Oh, yeah, as in telescope, that sort of observatory.
Yes?
I will
If
help.
there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
I will.
Sure
Do
thing,
it.
Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Well, hang on. This is now a different quest, but I haven't finished that one. But I can't talk to Chase. Now, normally I would be confused and not know what to do here, but there is a precedent for this. Because when I got here before, I had to do a quest similar to this, where I had to help everyone. And I made the decision to help everyone. So I'm thinking I just go and do data recovery, which should actually be not exciting, but certainly more. I'm going to use the word frenetic, even though I don't think it is a word. I think the word people actually mean is kinetic, but they say frenetic. As in there's going to be more stuff going on. There's clearly an outside area. The hell are you?
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for
Yeah,
who we are.
There's a load of
If
the
it weren't for
refugees just
Acadia, I'd be
outside.
dead. No question about it.
Yeah, I was just thinking they should utilise this outdoor space a bit more, but I don't know if they still consider themselves particularly human or not. They're awakened synths at this point, but does that mean they're like full robot, or is it more along the lines of in Futurama when Fry thinks he's a robot, but he actually does still need all the fixings for being a human? I should look really how far I'm going before I actually just start running. Yeah, it's not too bad. In fact, I reckon I can see it from here. It's a harbour, so it's going to be on the water. Or at least you would assume so. Going down a cliff is way easier than trying to climb up a cliff. Trapper. Or trappers. They're no issue, are they? They're just the raiders of this world. Foggy as shit out here. If I do get into a fight, I won't have Dance with me for some time. Why is that one more dangerous than the others? Doesn't matter. I'm not going over there. They can go to hell for all I care. Yeah. Not a bad day for it, is it? Get anything nice for Christmas? I recorded this before Christmas, so I can't really commentate. But, yeah, generally speaking, for Christmas, the best things I receive are gifts I buy myself. Generally, I don't often spend money on myself, so just treat myself every now and again. Treat yourself. Where am I? This looks vaguely like where I fought all those super mutants. There's rad rabbits. Quite a few of them. I suspect they're running from this storm that I'm running into. Paladin? Yep. That scared me quite a bit. I didn't physically jump, but I believe aspects of my soul and indeed inner self did leap out of my theoretical skin in a horrifying fashion. I can't tell if those rabbits want a piece of me or not. They don't seem to be coming at me. If they went for me, I'd kill them, but fuck it. Weren't so lucky for you there, was it? Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna, let's just walk over that small bridge that's not 2 feet away. That does look like a trap, that underpass, doesn't it? Right, I mean everything looks like a trap, including Paladin dance. So I'm sure I could hear behind me. And then he walked somehow. Alright, got some trappers up there. Someone's bed. I think someone actually lives there. I'm gonna stick to this weapon. If only because I've got Paladin Dance running like support. So I can just get in there. I think I have sidestepped all the actual trappers. I'm not actually that close yet, am I? I reckon it's... Oh, here it is. It's this burning boat. Try not to question the fire on the water. I'm sure it's fine. And there's the dive. There's the other one. Weirdly, I could pick that up and it didn't do that thing where it shows you it like it's all great. It's not bad. It's quite a nice gun I got out of there. I doubt I'll use it, but I can certainly sell it. Or if I was really smart, I would strip the augments off it, because you can take an augment off a gun and put it on another gun without needing any kind of ability. The only trouble is the menu system for doing it. It's very shitty. There's an enemy near here. In fact, I can see it. There's some trappers in this building. I think I might kill them. I pressed the wrong button there. Seemed to work out alright. Did that trapper just make a noise like he was some kind of ghoul? That's just weird. There's one. There's actually two. Oh, he's got a hat. I want it. Sometimes I wish I had a better gun. I mean, a better weapon in general. I'm not actually taking his hat. It's a cool hat, don't get me wrong. As far as hats go, I'm sorted. One is enough, as the saying goes. You know, the famous saying, one hat's enough. How many hats you got, Ben? One. It's enough. Might as well have a look upstairs. There's what I wanted. An assault rifle. Have a little nap. And then a much longer nap for 12 hours. Don't want to be travelling through the night. The night is a very dark time for me. I tell you, I go nuts Christmas Day. I'm over encumbered. Shit. I reckon I was under the effects of deer meat, and that meant I could lift more. Quite a bit more, apparently. I'll tell you what I need to get rid of. My fucking hammer. It's heavy. It doesn't do me any good. Hey, Paladin. Paladin, where you at?
Hey.
Need help.
Need something?
Trade.
Glad to share the burden.
I gave him my hammer because I don't use it anymore. I've given up on that life. I reckon he might use it. I don't know if he will or not, but I like to believe he will. Actually had quite a bit of meat to cook there. That'll go a long way. Although honestly, I think I'm at the point where I've got more healing supplies than I'm actually going to need. I think my income outpaces my my expenditure. A lot of accounting words coming in suddenly. Yeah, my income is great enough that I don't actually have to worry at this point. I feel like the fights have sort of gotten to an equilibrium. Of course, then a few tough encounters can come along and cock all that up. Hello. Found a gnome graveyard. Yep. Weird gnome-related affairs. Also, I'm certain something I definitely did was Paladin. Are you behind me? Because if not, there's something big behind that hedge. I think it was the Paladin. Yeah, it was. Christ, I saw a great figure just looming. That scared the tits out of me. Looked like the Krampus. Or more realistically, a kind of rounded Deathclaw. Let's get my run on. I ran pretty much straight here and didn't encounter anything, so if I run straight back, in theory, I also won't encounter anything. However, I did get turned around quite a bit on the way, just then, in fact. Okay. I heard a kind of rattly noise. I had sudden thought that it was one of those things from New Vegas, which I forget exactly what it was called. Maybe a stalker or something. No, I'm thinking of Night Stalkers. And it was the one that was a cross between a rattlesnake and possibly a coyote. Some of them could turn invisible, maybe. Point being is they would poison you, and they were very dangerous in packs. I seem to remember you. Oh, there's a Yao boy. It hadn't actually seen me. It was making out like it had, but it hadn't, in fact. At this point, I should be taking the mountain path, but I'm belligerent. Plus, I've got some Aster. Now I'm going to take the mountain path. I've given up on my belligerence. Plus, trying to climb the sheer rock is just a pain in the arse. Especially when I compare it to the last two open world games I played. Just Cause 3, which climbing anything in that game is fucking easy, and then Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, where you just hold A and fucking Talion runs up shit for you in quite a cool fashion. It's quite hard to get down, granted, but getting up, easy as shit. That's confusing. I walked. It started, and I was clearly facing that way. I went first person, and it turned me around. If this were a game like Super Hot, where your movement fully mattered, I could use that to my advantage. But it's not, so I can't. You big-eared prick. What do you want?
Hi.
Yes?
I got your
I got the
drives.
storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
You wanted them for spares anyway. What does free matter? Apparently there was a locked chest as well.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key?
Oh, so handy to have.
I'm afraid
that.
I don't know.
It's refreshing as well.
You know
The
what?
metal keeps it cooler
This
somehow.
is fine. Just these 2 is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine.
And it's not going to spill
Thank you
anywhere.
for recovering these.
That is a fine product. Oh, looks like I've done that quest. Oh, Chase! Now you fucking exist. What are you, like the room of requirement? The third time I go for looking for you, you appear.
Hey, did you need something?
She's the courser, isn't she? Yeah, so I want
I'd like
to help.
to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
You're already taking care of it, aren't you?
What? Did I already pick up a quest from her? Now that was from him, so... Oh, yeah. I think she might have given me the arrival quest, which... That would be why she didn't appear on the... Yeah. I actually remember this quest as well. It was that a new arrival was due in, and he hadn't appeared. Okay, I mean, you could probably have gathered that from the name. I mostly did. I think I'll quick travel there. There, I thought was Far Harbour. I still think it is. I should go up to this cabin as well, since I think I own it. Wait. Rolling for quick travel. Even though at some point I'm pretty sure I said I could just quick travel here or whatever, but I got a 4, so that'd be 1. 2 would apparently be the Commonwealth. 3 would be here, and 4 would be here, I think. So not super close, but I saved a bit of time. It's better than nothing. Let's see, looking at the time, I've probably got enough time to get to Far Harbour, barring any huge incidents along the way. There's the Overlook Hotel, as I keep referring to it. Yeah, I've probably got time to get there and then deal with that end of the quest. Don't know if I'll have time to finish the whole quest. We will see. Quite literally, time will tell. I hate myself. I like the way she runs. It's not a sprint. It's more like a high-need jog. Like you're warming up to do a sprint. There's no, there's no oomph to it. Might be some trappers here. Nope. I guess we're safe. Might be some ghouls down there, maybe? Nope, we appear to be safe. I kind of like the idea of, you come to the island, you clear it out of enemies, and then it is actually cleared. Like from a gameplay point of view, it's a little bit boring, but I like that. I like games like that where you clear it out and you make shit safe.
Best deals in town.
At a time.
Brooks,
Well, really,
my
the only
man.
deals in town.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah. Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders.
I feel about
So you can either buy
2
something
to
or
4
move
foot
along.
taller than him. Oh yeah?
Look, Chase sent me. So unless
A
you
lot
want to
taller
piss
than
her
her
off,
as
you better
well.
lose the attitude right now.
Chase.
I think that'll be the
Name
thumbnail,
sounds
that
vaguely
shot. I
familiar.
quite like that.
But I can't quite place it. Anyway, you want to buy something?
Fine. Are you gonna...
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. But keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about.
L792.
He's a younger guy.
I mean, it's not going to come up
20s,
if you're
white
playing
hair.
battleships, is
Goes
it?
by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Uh-huh. So he ran off into the fog and he's
That
dead.
synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog. I'm gonna need more than that.
I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know.
Well,
I feel
there's
like
at least
shit about
one.
What happened. I really do.
And apparently a bundle
Hope you
has
can make it
started.
right.
The Nemesis bundle. I'm not affiliated with them.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something else.
Alright.
Don't let the island catch
Back
you
off.
guard. Buy my guns.
Very short
Food
woman.
in
She
front,
looks kind of like a
dock
spy.
in back. The bait shop.
What's that old saying? Poker in the front,
Bring it
liquor in
on.
the rear. No, liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Yeah. You know what? Right, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go and visit my cabin and end the episode there. Well,
The fog's poison
Longfellow's
on
cabin.
account of the children of Adam.
I don't think
My
I can get
legs
there
got
via this
nothing
route.
on the fog.
I suspect it is that building up there.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Fuck it, I'm going to swim there. This was a mistake. Actually, I didn't take as much radiation as I thought from that. It said +3, but it didn't feel quite as high as that. There could be enemies here. And there could be no way up this cliff. I may have made a huge error. This feels good. That was dance. I thought like a Mirelurk, which I was about to call a mud crab, had just pierced through the rock there. Pants? Dance? You getting this? Are you coming? Oh, there's a fog condenser. Oh, so this is the place. It's actually a bit nicer than I thought. Yep, there's some carcass. Oh, he's singing. I'm not going to have to worry about copyright on that, am I? Here we are. Yep, this is a full-on workshop. I wonder how that works if you have the perks that let you associate with workshops. What's it called? The one where you set up trade routes. How that would work with if you could link it to outside Far Harbour. Hello, cheeky. This isn't stealing. It's fine.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
I can hear him, but I don't know where he is. I thought he'd be in here, but he's not. Oh god, there he is. He's fucking... He's hung himself on the door for some reason. Right, buddy. You carry on. I thought there would actually be more to this place. I quite like this bit of matter. It's not really a pier. It's almost like a widow's walk around the rocks. The condensers would be more impressive if the fog was more impressive, I feel. Can I get on this boat? I could if I had a jetpack, I suspect. Which I don't. I never will with Spring. She'll never be smart enough to build a jetpack. Which is a telling thing. Anyway, I think I'm not going to go out into the fog this episode. I'm gonna call the episode here. I'll end it upon these barrels as though it were Donkey Kong. On the barrel, love. Perfect. Yep, little short one there post Christmas. No one's got any impetus to do anything. We are in the never zone between Christmas and New Year's where nothing productive can happen. You'll watch more films than you know how, and you'll subsist entirely on a diet of chocolate and cheese if you're me. It's the best of times, it's the worst of times. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. And no, I'm not going to explain the outfit.